We're about to revisit a very tough topic here on the Gastlecast. Let's talk about it.
Welcome to the Gastlecast. We're glad you're there. You get the right time. We got an all-time high. Funkos, hot toys, and charms on mine. Stick around, like, comment, and be sure to subscribe because life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. Hey, life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. Hey, life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. And remember, at these hella walls, we are together. Yes.
Not too long ago, we made a video about the Venom and Carnage Funko Pops from the new film, Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage, and we just shit all over them. Hardcore shit, like diarrhea.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever received so many negative comments on a video that we've done before.
We got a lot of thumbs downs, we got a lot of hatred. A lot of people just tune in to watch that video every once in a while just to drop something very mean. One person said, "The more I watch, the less I feel you guys. This pop is sickness. Anyways, so glad I got it. See you later, Jupiter stupiders." I think we made a joke about Jupiter and people being stupider.
Someone said, "I feel attacked because I think these pops look badass." Do you guys realize that, like, just because someone doesn't like the same things that you like doesn't mean that it's absolute garbage? It just means that, like, somebody else doesn't like it?
I wish the Carnage had back testicles.
It says tentacles.
Oh, this isn't a bad comment at all. I'm sorry.
How do you think that the one in the beginning is the ugliest when it looks like you?
Hey, I don't look like a bloody meatball.
I'd just like to note that this person looks like an 8-year-old.
You were wrong. These are beautiful Funkos. Don't call them Funkos. They're Funko Pops.
All in your opinion. Finally, someone who speaks some sense.
Hates it, but pre-orders it. Sure. That's what brings us to this lovely video, because they're right. I did pre-order them. And the reason why I pre-ordered them is because I needed to see how these are. These are trash! And we're gonna unbox them and prove to you that they're trash. But first, head over to patreon.com/Gastlecast to find out the ways that you can support the channel. Yes, you, my friends, can support the channel in very big ways. They might not want to now that we trash their Funko Pops. In every video, we love to shout out to some of our patrons from Patreon. In this video, we like to shout out to Michael Petrino, John Bailey, Brian, Fanatic Hat, Gabriel Lage, Stars and Stones, Big Raj and Rosie Pereira, Tony Hagman, Jonathan Groves, Danny Linda, and Greg F. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. We appreciate all of our patrons from Patreon.
Before we show them off, there's actually a couple more comments that, like, I feel like we have to read. "I think you guys are over-exaggerating. LOL. It's not even bad." Okay. "These are not trash. I'm sorry. Now this is wrong."
What?
"The pops look fine. Dunno why you expect so much out of it. It's not like it's a Hot Toys statue."
What does that matter? It should look good.
"This one's my favorite. Those Carnage pops aren't trash. Your channel is trash, Chris. This channel would do better without Chris. Wannabe Angry Joe."
Is this the reason why you wanted to read the comments?
No, this is actually the reason that we did the Heathercast that one time.
Yeah.
And I told him to tune in to that episode, but he said, "LOL, so you can get a view while talking shit about my earlier comments and more pops? I'm good. You and your fans can enjoy that. Heather, I personally unsubscribed a while back because Chris is a negative collector, bashing figures left and right.
Wow.
In my opinion, he has poor taste in collecting."
Oh my God.
You know what, like, makes me laugh the most out of that comment is that he said he unsubscribed a while ago, but he was watching and commenting.
Of course. Most of the people who say they've unsubscribed or call us trash are the ones who are usually watching. And thank you. I know that most of you are watching right now, and you're awesome. Now we're about to trash your favorite shit.
They are literal shit.
Real quick, before you start trashing Heather and I just want to make something very clear. We like what we like, you like what you like, and that's okay. That's what makes the world go round, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta like what you like. You can't worry about what other people think.
And if that hurts your feelings, then you don't want to continue past this point.
Yeah, you shouldn't watch this video anymore, or us, because we might end up hurting your feelings, and I sort of don't want to do that. But if you're gonna leave shitty comments, I do want to hurt your feelings, so stick around. So we have Venom and we have Carnage. Now, a lot of people were saying that the Venom Funko Pop looked really good in comparison to the Carnage Funko Pop. And looking at them in person, I would have to agree, the Venom Funko Pop actually doesn't look so bad to me.
Okay, but let me just say that if you're comparing anything to this Carnage, it's going to look like 24 karat gold.
So, looking at it at first glance, this is a very interesting textured pop. It looks like frog skin, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. It's odd looking. The body actually doesn't have the same texture, just the head. As far as the Venom character goes, he has the teeth, he has a tongue hanging out of his mouth, and that's cool. I just do not like the way that this guy looks at all. I don't really care about the pose too much. I didn't like the first film, so a lot of people who like the first film might think that this Funko Pop looks great because you're finally getting a Funko Pop from that film. But in my opinion, there are so many better Venom Funko Pops out there, it's ridiculous. The comic book ones are hands down 10,000 times better than this guy. But the Carnage, on the other hand, is something completely different.
He has pretty much the same pose as the Venom. Like, they look too similar.
Yeah, they do.
They're sort of like, I f***ing hate this pop. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I hate the colors. He looks like new blood and old blood. Like just a bunch of blood.
It does look very bloody. Yeah.
I hate how his eyes travel to the top of his head.
Yes.
I find that very weird. The texture, along with the color, makes it really disgusting.
Well, the texture of his body, like the glossiness of his body does match the head a little bit better.
That's like the only thing that's good about this pop. Although, I do think it's sort of neat that on the sides of his head, he has these like the sides of his cheek skin is ripping off. And you can almost see the inside of his mouth. That
is cool. That is cool. I will say that. That is a cool attribute to this Funko Pop. I can see that he has like a little knife looking hand right here, which is, I guess, kind of cool. I don't know. This Funko Pop doesn't do it for me at all. Now, we did trash the absolute crap out of these two. As far as I'm concerned, these are the worst Venom and Carnage Funko Pops to date.
Oh, absolutely. Hands down.
I much rather have the comic book versions of these. Now, if you do like the films, like the first film, of course you're going to love this one. And if you end up liking the second film when it finally releases, and you like the Carnage in that film, then of course you're going to want this Funko Pop. But I'm going to tell you right now, if the second film is anything like the first, it's not going to be very good. I do not have high hopes for it. I saw the trailer. It just does not look good to me at all. They could have done something so much better with both the Venom and Carnage character. I hope that I'm really wrong, because I want to see Carnage on the big screen in the worst way. As far as the Funko Pop goes, he looks like a bloody meatball. Does that look like a meatball to you? You could literally put this down inside of spaghetti right now. That looks like a meatball.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
It looks like a meatball, and a lot of people are getting all over us and talking a lot of crap because we said it looked like a bloody meatball, and it does. That's exactly what it looks like.
Okay, I have one other issue with this pop.
So he doesn't stand up very well, but that's normal with Funko Pops. Like, there are some that just do not stand at all.
I don't think that matters. I feel like this is something they should get together before actually selling it. I mean, you would imagine if they were having this issue, they could have put one of those stands in.
But let's not even use that as an issue with this Funko Pop. What it comes down to really is that they're ugly looking. And
They're ugly.
Before you say it, yes, they look like the characters from the film. That's what they're supposed to look like. That's what they're representing. We like the comic versions better, obviously. Whatever. I think the Venom looks good in the film. In my opinion, the Carnage just doesn't look good in the trailer. He doesn't look good. I had higher expectations, and it was not met. I hate to be this critical about a Funko Pop, but I just absolutely hate this thing.
Yeah, don't even bother trying to stand him up.
And because I love you guys so much, we're going to be giving these away right now. And the way for you to win this pair is down below. Use hashtag Venom's Butthole. That's right. Hashtag Venom's Butthole. And we'll select a winner who will get both of these Funko Pops from our good pals from Poppin' Off Toys. That's right. Poppin' Off Toys in conjunction with the Gastlecast doing an awesome giveaway.
Did you really just say these pops are ugly? Here we're gonna give away these awesome things to one of you?
Yeah, I don't want them. Alright, so were we too critical about the Venom and the Carnage? We need to know. Do you actually like these Funko Pops? Are these something that you would enjoy to have in your collection? Are you looking forward to the movie? Were you happy with the new trailer? We need to know all of that and more in the comment section down below.
So we can make fun of you.
Remember to head over to poppingofftoys.com. They have all the Funko Pops, Funko Mystery Minis, and Funko Sodas that your little heart desires. Head over to poppingofftoys.com. Guys, don't forget, we have our own toy company now called Mischief Toys. And you can head over to mischieftoys.com right now and buy all of your Mischief Toys merch that feature our good pal Ghastly. We're currently awaiting for the toy.
And I can promise you one thing. We're not going to put out a product that looks anything like this because it's a piece of shit.
That is so It looks like one of my hemorrhoids.
Ew.
Alright guys, that time again. Remember, as always, we are together, yes. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.